But I asked a very direct question. This is first thing. He don't know me that well yet. Who do you want? Like, who's the guy?
Garcia.
Yeah, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear, Dana. That's what I was asking about.
I'm here because I want to make the biggest fights possible. I want to make the most memorable nights in boxing. You know, the ones where people go, "Cool, what a fight, what a night." Something to remember, history made, legacy made.
I just don't agree with that, Ryan, because I don't think anybody thinks he can beat you. I mean, I just don't. I just don't. I mean, not to me, he's 135, 140, but I don't. He's a damn good boxer, but I don't think he can beat you. I just don't. I just don't.
Conor Benn isn't brushing off the negative comments. Once Stephen A. Smith gave his opinion that Ryan Garcia would win the fight, Benn responded strongly. He pushed back on the prediction and made it clear he's determined to show everyone wrong.
You do, or do you go to other fighters and go, "This is what I'm doing. You might need to think about doing this too, so we can take this sport to the level it's supposed to be at."
I don't know. There's no I in team, so you know I don't do things on my own. I do things with my team. We all share the same vision. That's important for me. That's a must. Is we all share the same goals, and you know we've got a long-term plan here, and no doubt we'll execute it. Right. My job is to stay in the gym and give 100% in training, and the team allow me, with the same vision we have, to allow me to fully focus on being the best fighter I can be and deliver entertainment to the public.
Dana White and Conor Benn sat down with Stephen A. Smith for an energetic chat about Benn's upcoming fight against Ryan Garcia, sharing their views on one of the biggest boxing events out there. They talked about how sure Benn feels going into the matchup, what makes Garcia tough, and why they both think this fight has everything needed to be huge, packed with strong opinions, bold guesses, and plenty of fired-up energy. The interview only made people more excited for a fight that was already getting a lot of attention.
You're great for the sport of boxing. When you're winning, I think boxing is better served because of it, because of how electrifying you can be.
Ryan Garcia also shared his thoughts on whether he sees himself as boxing's top name during his sit-down with Stephen A. Smith. Garcia admitted people argue about who deserves that title, but he pointed to his huge fan base, wide popularity, and the way he draws attention both in and out of the ring.
My strength and conditioning coach, he said that he believes that I can make 140 comfortably. You know, I trust, the people, my team around me. If their opportunity presents itself, I would love to fight Shakur Stevenson, or we could bring Gervonta back, from wherever he's at, resurrect him for, you know what I mean? Like, let's go. I want that. Right. If the opportunity presents itself, I just want boxing to be at the top. I want to make these fights happen, and I know I could beat these guys. Conor Benn, of course, 147, I would love to defend my title, and if that happens, let's do that too.
Yeah, you know what? I'd be remiss. I mean, listen, you're going to mention Conor Benn or whatever. I'm getting sick and tired of people talking about themselves at the welterweight division without mentioning the name Boots Ennis, because this brother is special as well, and we don't bring up that name nearly as much. When I think about Ryan Garcia, I think about a cat that I believe is box office. When he's on his game, he's must watch. No question about it.
Even while staying sure of his own popularity, he made clear that winning major fights and helping the sport grow matters most to him, trusting that his results in the ring will speak for themselves more than any title ever could.
The right guy, too. He certainly, he talks a great game. He looks the part.
Yeah.
You guys made magic at that event. Yeah. Like, you guys could go for hours, it felt like.
Yeah.
And he brings a whole, different fan base coming from England.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I fought somebody from, the UK, it only propelled my career super high,
Luke Campbell fight?
Yeah, once I beat him, I got signed to Gatorade. It was the first time I ever got 1 million likes on a photo. And it was just like, wow, like this international fan base is crazy, and it just pushed my career super, super high. Unfortunately, I had mental health issues after that and had to take 1.5 years off, but this feels like, wow, like here we go again, and everything I learned from that moment and where I'm at now, I think has really finally came at the right time, where after this big moment happens, I'm gonna have so much experience with life and the cameras and everybody, coming at me, that I know how to, negate it and just stay focused. Like, I'm so happy right now because, my fitness is well, my mindset is well, my boxing is going great. Nobody's touching me in the ring. I'm fast, I'm quick, I look good. Like, how much more can I glaze myself? I got streaming going on, I got beautiful kids, a beautiful wife. I just got a lot of things going on for me.
Ryan Garcia has left no doubt about what he plans to do in his fight with Conor Benn. He made clear he's not aiming to simply win on points. He wants the knockout. Trusting in his quickness, timing, and heavy power, Garcia thinks he has all the tools to finish things before the fight goes the distance. With the fight getting closer, his confident statement has added even more buzz to one of boxing's most talked about matchups.
Not a stepping stone. He's just an object in front of me, basically.
So you're gonna try to use the step on to get to the next level.
See, he's the one trolling you, Conor.
but no, like, you know, I was thinking about when you were talking about it. You and Tyson Fury are friendly,
Hey,
right?
what's up with Shady McCoy talking mad crazy?
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were friends.
Bro, that's what's up with him?
I think you gotta pull up on him or something.
I might. That's why I was thinking about going on the ring show just to be like, bro, what? Are you good? You really think Conor Benn will beat me, bro? Like, the thing with Shady is, like, he's been missing all his predictions because he only sees what happened the fight before and then goes off of that.
Right.
Like, bro, you can't make predictions like that in boxing, bro. You got to see the full body of art and then make it. Like, I'm trying to help you as a boxing analyst because you need help right now.
There you go. It's very nice of you.
Right? Yeah.
Ryan Garcia spoke openly about Conor Benn, saying he doesn't think Benn is anything special and feels he's getting more credit than he deserves. Garcia called Benn predictable, saying his forward-pressing style doesn't have enough range to give top-level fighters real trouble. Sure of his own skills, Ryan claimed Benn isn't in his class and said he'll expose those flaws before finishing him off on fight night.
People are just playing into that a little too much. I mean, if you watch the fights, look it, he won them, but there's nothing that I see in any of those fights that makes me believe that he's at this level. And I think that there's going to be a clear distinction on, you know, on the difference in experience, talent, and just levels of boxing in the ring. You know, he's going to be getting hit with punches he usually doesn't get hit with. He's going to see a lot of the attempts he does is not going to work. You know, all he has is conditioning, I guess, and even when he has conditioning, he starts throwing sloppy in the later rounds. Like, look it, man, it's gonna be real ugly for you. You're gonna hope it ends in 5 and below, like I'm predicting. You're gonna hope, because if it goes any longer and you get tired like you did Rodriguez and you start getting sloppy, I'm not no Regis, brother. I'm gonna spank you, and it's gonna be like I took off a belt, I put water on it, and I slap you in the face with it. Like, it's gonna, ow, ow. It's gonna be bad.
Why the water then?
Because it makes it pow harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna spit on it, but then I was like,
Yeah, it's a little.
weird.
Yeah, maybe the water's better.
Yeah, exactly. See, I was gonna say spit on that. That would have been gross.
No, that might have been.
I don't want my spit to.
Ryan Garcia also said he's confident that Conor Benn has never gone up against anyone with his mix of quickness, timing, and heavy power. Garcia thinks Benn is entering unfamiliar territory and won't be ready for what he'll bring inside the ring.
This is gonna be his first time on this
He's
level.
never fought anybody.
This will be the first time.
No, but think about it. He's only fought guys that are about to leave the sport, older people. He's never fought a young fighter, ever.
But do you think maybe that
Think about
he
it.
show another level because he's fighting on a different level?
I mean, if you go by patterns, no, not really.
So you think he's in
I mean, if he... No.
you think he gets in there and he's in for a shock? He's like, oh, I'm not used to this.
No, I think that he has so much, he's like so oblivious and like, he's just so like unaware of shit that he's just gonna think that he could just go in there and try to maul me, but he's gonna know that I've had guys like this since I was a little kid, bro. Ever since I was like 12 years old in these gyms, they just send people to come after me and go in and rough me up, throw me up, push me up. I've been fighting these type of fighters because everybody thinks I'm some type of punk in the gyms my whole life. Come in, you're gonna get whacked, and you're gonna be like, what the f just hit me?
Right, like Duarte fought you that way.
Yeah.
He had some success, but then he got knocked out in the end.
I mean, success as in like he was able to throw punches at my chest, my arms, and you know, once in a while land 1 or 2 punches. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, when you're coming nonstop, you're gonna land 1 or 2 punches. But I controlled most of the fight, and then I knocked him out.
And that was a great.
Ryan says that once the fight starts, Benn will quickly figure out he's up against a whole different level of fighter. That's the reason Garcia stays certain he'll walk away with an impressive win.
He has as much experience as Duarte. I think because Duarte's been with Robert Garcia's sparring all these high-level dudes. it's a little different than whoever you're facing in the UK. There's not a lot of 147 pounders from the UK or anybody near those weight classes that will give you really good work. The type of work you get in SoCal.
Right.
It's very rare.
But what you're basically saying is there's no secrets about the way he's going to fight you. He's going to come straight at you, nonstop pressure. He's going to try to overwhelm you. And
He's never fought any other way.
right.
The only difference he did with the second Eubank fight is that Eubank was distracted. He had a twin babies coming up. He had problems. Then he had to cut the weight again. Like, nobody wants to do it twice. It's like, I think in his head, it was like, all right, the first one meant the most. And then the second one is like, bro, I just have to contractually, and I'm obligated to do this. And that's how he fought.
Conor Benn has sent a strong warning to Ryan Garcia, saying he won't just beat him, he'll make him give up. Ben believes his constant pressure, raw strength, and non-stop attacking will be too much for Garcia right from the start. Ben says Ryan has never dealt with the kind of intensity he's about to bring into the ring. And once it turns into a fight of willpower, Garcia won't be able to handle it. Instead of aiming for a decision, Ben says he plans to wear Garcia down mentally and physically, saying the fight will end with Ryan not being able to keep going under the non-stop pressure.
Ryan got in it on X the other day. He said he lacks heart and you're gonna make him quit.
Yeah.
You know,
That's not speculation. That's facts. We've seen it. As soon as he gets on top, as soon as he gets a bit rough in there, he don't like it. You know, so I'll go in there and I'll show him. I'll show him what I'm...
Ryan Garcia didn't hold anything back while appearing on the Ariel Helwani show, throwing several jabs Conor Benn's way ahead of their much-anticipated showdown. Garcia doubted Ben's skills, saying he's not as threatening as people make him out to be and claiming he's never faced someone with Ryan's speed, timing, and knockout ability. Staying confident throughout the chat, Garcia waved off all the hype around Ben and predicted he'll reveal his weaknesses once they finally meet in the ring, making it clear he expects to walk away with a big win.
A performer, it's him. You know, when he gets up there, he definitely wants to sell the fight, but he doesn't understand that. You know, that's one aspect of it. He just is not that good of a fighter to back those things up. Like, he does it because he knows it's for a show. I'm doing it because I'm enjoying myself, and that's how I really act in real life. Like, that's just how I am. You talk, I'm gonna go crazy, but I've been boxing my whole life, so I'm gonna punish him in that ring. He can't punish me. He's not good enough as a fighter, but I do like his little energy. I think he's cool, but he's in for a rude awakening, him and his whole team. They know it. They're probably telling me, hey, man, you have a good chance to win a title, man. This is your dream. Yeah, they're hyping it up, but in the back of their mind, they know, nah, you're not ready.
You don't feel like he's on your level, basically?
Nah, not at all. I'm going to make that very clear.
Do you feel, okay, so he's coming up there. He's speaking to you in Spanish, by the way. Were you expecting that from him? The Spanish was pretty good.
He's been kind of hyping that up. You know, I've been dealing with this my whole life. I'm not Mexican, no South.
Ryan Garcia went even further on the Ariel Helwani show, openly calling Conor Benn overhyped. He said Ben is too easy to read, claiming he depends on moving forward without enough variety to give elite fighters trouble. Garcia argued Ben has never been in the ring with someone who has his speed, timing, and powerful left hook, saying the skill gap will be clear once the fight happens. Ryan also dismissed Ben's confidence, saying he talks big now but will have a hard time once punches actually start flying.
You in Spanish when you say...
Because he's trying to make fun of my, you know, all the people. He's basically piggybacking, you know, off the bandwagon of Ryan the No Sabo kid and this and that. It's like, bro, it's like, if my own Mexican people don't want to be behind me, that's cool. But I'm still going to be waving that flag. I'm still going to be coming out to my Spanish songs that I want to come out to. I really don't care, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I'm for everybody. I love everybody. I love every country. I love every soul. I'm cool. I'm fighting for God. I'm fighting for the kingdom of heaven. I'm not, you know, I'm not really all into that, man. I'm prideful for my heritage and everything, but if you're not behind me, it's cool. It's not really that serious to me, man. It's really not.
Did you think he wanted to fight on the stage?
Nah, he's all for show, man. I squared up. I was ready to go. If he was going to swing, I was going to crack him. I told him, when we did a sit-down interview, I said, my guy, if you think you're going to come up here and try to punch me in the face, I'm not going to fucking knock you the fuck out. I don't know who you think I am. Or you're not about that life. You're not about the life. I was like, what makes you about that life? He goes, I have UK balls. I'm like, cool. I have US balls. He was like, I was like, what makes any balls better than balls? You know what I mean? Like, what makes a UK ball
better than US balls. You know what I mean? Like 6'7" type shit. Like,
Garcia made it obvious he's not getting ready for a tight contest. He's convinced he'll reveal Benn's weaknesses, put an end to the hype around him, and wrap up the fight in dominant fashion.
I don't feel anything from him. I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like butter. I cut him off and boom. You're gonna see, like, it's gonna be one of those performances that people will be like, all right, Ryan's here. He's here to stay, and he definitely made it clear that he's not somebody to play with.
Like a master
Especially
class.
as a world champion. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those vintage knockouts. You know, remember I said my last fight, it's gonna be a RG classic. This is gonna be a throwback RG where he gets knocked out cold.
Left hook?
I don't know. You'll see.
You're saying about 5th round, right? That's what you're feeling?
5 rounds and below.
5
Not
rounds?
making rounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anything sub 5 rounds?
Anything sub 5 rounds is a disappointment, but I will still finish the job.
Max Kellerman is picking Ryan Garcia to beat Conor Benn, saying Garcia's speed, timing, and heavy hitting power will be the deciding factor. While giving credit to Benn's non-stop pressure and durability, Kellerman thinks Ryan has the more well-rounded skills along with a type of game-changing power that can end things at any point. He believes if Garcia stays calm and sticks to what he does best, he'll be too much for Benn to deal with and should come out with a clear, impressive win. That is all for today. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned and we will catch you in the next one.